Two Mercedes SUVs, both electric, both launching in 2027. But here's the thing, they're not the same car, not even close. And if you're about to spend anywhere between $55,000 and $80,000 on your next luxury electric SUV, you really need to know the difference before you sign anything. We're talking about the 2027 Mercedes GLB Electric versus the 2027 Mercedes GLC Electric. On the surface, they look similar. Same three-pointed star on the hood, same premium badge, same general shape, but under the skin and inside the cabin, these two cars are built for completely different buyers. The GLB is the practical one, the family hauler, the I need 3 rows of seats and I'm not apologizing for it electric SUV. The GLC, on the other hand, is sportier, sleeker, and a little more luxurious, built for drivers who want that premium driving experience without going full EQS territory. So which one is actually worth your money in 2027? That depends on who you are. And that's exactly what we're figuring out today. Design, interior, technology, performance, range, charging, and price. Head to head. Stay with me because the answer might actually surprise you. Let's get into it. Let's start with what you see first, the exterior. And right away, these two cars send very different messages. The 2027 Mercedes GLB Electric goes bolder. Mercedes has updated the GLB with a wider front fascia, a full-width LED light bar, and a more upright stance. It sits taller, it looks chunkier, and honestly, it looks like a proper SUV. That squared-off roofline isn't just for style, it's functional. More headroom, more cargo volume, and room for that optional third row that puts it in a completely different league from most competitors. The 2027 Mercedes GLC Electric, on the other hand, is a design exercise in elegance. It's sleeker, lower, and flows more naturally. The coupe-inspired roofline, the sculpted side panels, and the refined rear end make it look more like a luxury statement than a family vehicle. Mercedes has given the GLC sharper creases and a more athletic silhouette. It's the one you'd picture outside a 5-star hotel. In terms of road presence, the GLB commands attention through size. The GLC earns it through style. If you care about pure design, the GLC wins that round. But keep watching because design is just the beginning. Step inside either of these cars and you immediately know you're in a Mercedes. But the experience tells a very different story. In the 2027 GLB Electric, the interior is all about space and practicality. Second-row legroom is class-elating for this segment, and Mercedes has kept that optional third row, making it one of the very few premium electric SUVs in the world that can seat 7. The dashboard features the latest MBUX Superscreen setup, a wide curved display running infotainment and driver info side by side. Clean, intuitive, and genuinely one of the best interfaces in the business. Ambient lighting, premium materials, solid build quality throughout. The GLC Electric interior is a level more refined. The cabin feels tighter, no third row here, but every surface, every stitch, and every material feels a notch more premium. Mercedes upgraded the GLC with a larger central display, available Burmester 3D surround sound, and massage seats standard on higher trims. It feels more like a luxury lounge than a family carrier. Bottom line, the GLB gives you more room. The GLC gives you more wow. Which matters more to you? That's the question this whole video answers. Now here's where things get really interesting, and where the two cars start to pull apart most clearly. The 2027 Mercedes GLB Electric is expected to arrive with a dual-motor AWD setup, delivering around 310 to 330 horsepower. That's genuinely quick for a 7-seat family SUV. Mercedes is targeting 0 to 60 in approximately 5.5 seconds, more than enough for real-world driving. Range is projected around 280 to 300 miles on the US EPA cycle. Solid but not segment-leading. The 2027 Mercedes GLC Electric steps things up. The top-spec GLC Electric is expected to push close to 380 horsepower, with a 0 to 60 time closer to 4.8 seconds. That's fast. That's sports car fast, wrapped inside a luxury SUV body. Range is also expected to be stronger. Mercedes is targeting 310 to 330 miles EPA, thanks to a more aerodynamic body and a slightly larger battery pack. So the GLC pulls ahead on both performance and range. But the gap isn't massive, and for most daily drivers in the US, Canada, or Europe, both ranges cover a full week of driving without touching a public charger. If raw performance matters to you, the GLC is clearly the weapon of choice here. Let's talk charging, because in 2027, this might be the most important spec on the entire sheet. Both the GLB Electric and GLC Electric support DC fast charging. The GLB Electric is expected to top out around 150 kilowatts peak, adding roughly 100 miles of range in under 20 minutes at a compatible charger. That's solid for a family SUV. For school runs, grocery trips, and weekend getaways, you'll never notice the limitation. The GLC Electric pushes further. Mercedes is targeting 200 kilowatt peak charging, which means faster top-ups, shorter charging stops, and more flexibility on long road trips. In European markets especially, where high-power charging networks are widely available, this is a meaningful real-world advantage. Both vehicles support AC home charging. Expect overnight full charges from a standard level 2 home unit at 11 kilowatts. Both also integrate with Mercedes Me Charge, giving access to over 500,000 charging points across Europe and North America. In terms of everyday practicality, the GLB's extra cargo space and optional 7 seats give it a massive edge for families. The GLC offers a more refined daily experience, but with a tighter trunk. For family road trips, GLB. For weekend spontaneity, GLC. Let's talk money, because ultimately, that's what this comparison comes down to. The 2027 Mercedes GLB Electric is expected to start around $54,000–$58,000 in the United States, with well-optioned models landing between $65,000 and $70,000. In Canada, expect figures in the CAD $72,000–$85,000 range. In Europe, base pricing is projected around $52,000–$58,000 depending on market. The 2027 Mercedes GLC Electric carries a clear premium. US base pricing is projected at $62,000–$68,000, with top trims pushing toward $80,000 or beyond. European base starts around $60,000. The GLB is meaningfully cheaper, and in many markets, it may still qualify for EV purchase incentives depending on your region and income bracket, which could bring that number down further. From a long-term value standpoint, both cars benefit from Mercedes' strong resale history. Electric Mercedes models have outperformed most European rivals in value retention over the past 3 years. The GLC's stronger performance and more premium positioning may give it a slight resale edge, but the GLB's lower entry price means a smaller initial outlay. For pure value, the GLB wins, but the GLC absolutely earns its premium. Alright, we've been through every category: design, interior, performance, range, charging, price. So which one actually wins? Here's the honest truth: there's no wrong answer. These are two genuinely excellent electric SUVs from one of the best luxury brands in the world, but they are built for different people. Choose the 2027 Mercedes GLB Electric if you have a family, need the space, want that optional third row, and want a premium EV without pushing your budget to its limit. It's the smarter, more practical choice, and in 2027's EV market, it punches well above its price point. Choose the 2027 Mercedes GLC Electric if you want the more refined driving experience, stronger performance, better range, and don't need that extra row of seats. It's the driver's choice, the one that makes you feel something every single time you get behind the wheel. So which one would you choose? Drop it in the comments right now. GLB or GLC? Let's see where the audience lands. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe if you're new here. We cover every major EV launch, comparison, and review as they drop. I'll see you in the next one.